So it looks like PK from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is willing to do anything to have Dorit have a storyline next season. Dorit's husband, PK, was arrested for a DUI, and it seems like it might be a storyline. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is currently filming their next season, and a lot of people had various things to say about the home invasion that happened at Dorit. As we've said before, we don't know what happened. Based on what we're happy about is the fact that Dorit and her kids are safe. A lot of people speculated, was this for a storyline? Because there were rumors that Dorit was on the chopping block for next season. And then this week we find out, well, overnight we find out that PK Kemsley was arrested for a DUI. So just to kind of give you some facts of what happened. So apparently, according to the Daily Mail, and this is their exclusive, they're saying that PK was arrested on November 23rd after he went out for a business dinner. He was arrested in Los Angeles, and according to their report, they're saying that he blew a .081 in a breathalyzer. He was then taken to the police department, where he blew a .073. The legal limit in California is .08. Very close. Very close. So a source close to Kemsley told thedailymail.com that PK was driving home alone after having a glass of wine with dinner and believed he was sober enough to drive. PK and Dorit have been under stress since October, as I told you, when she was robbed at gunpoint in their home. We also later saw footage of the alleged perpetrators that broke into their home. Still no word on whether or not we've gotten closer to figuring out who these men were. Based on what Andy Cohen said in recent interviews, he did confirm that he didn't have direct contact with Dorit, which I thought was a little weird, but he did say it was her story to tell. And more than likely, we are going to hear her share those details and the story on the show. But according to a statement from PK's attorney, they're explaining what happened, and they're saying this. PK was arrested and cited on November 23rd on suspicion of a DUI. While out with a business colleague, PK consumed a glass of wine with dinner. This is from his attorney, Alan Jackson. He says, following a traffic stop, it was determined that he may have been close to the legal limit. He regrets the fact that he did not take alternate transportation home that evening. PK takes the allegations extremely seriously and fully cooperated with authorities. This would mark the first and only such incident in PK's long driving history. He has learned a valuable lesson. Look, it happens all the time. We've heard of celebrities, especially in California. Again, with the home invasions, we've heard so many different home invasions in California. Just this week, we heard of another one. I believe it was Todrick who had a home invasion as well. But from what I hear, that was actually a friend of his. Be careful who you let inside your home. Well, DUIs also, although it should not be happening, that's another thing that happens a lot in California. Just to give some leeway in regards to PK, but it does smell like this is a storyline that we're going to hear and play out on the show. If it doesn't play out on the show, either it was edited out because it just was not interesting enough, or it wasn't a storyline. But it just smells like a storyline. I'm not sure the level of charges that PK can face because of, first of all, he doesn't have any history of any driving incidents. This is the very first time that he's ever received a DUI. And he was very close to the legal limit. And then once he was taken in, he was under the legal limit for California. And I hate to speculate on things like this, but it's not surprising. Look, guys, if you look at some of the things that some of these celebrities do in order to stay relevant, in order to stay in the news, you would be shocked. Look at the Jussie Smollett situation. So I hate to speculate on things like this. And look, PK is right. He should have taken an Uber home. You don't want to take a risk, because even a little inebriation, which I know a lot of people still do, and probably a lot more inebriated than PK was, still get in their car and drive. All it takes is one particular incident to take someone else's life, take your own life. He does have, according to this report, his kids and Dorit were not in the car, but you could have taken someone else's life. So here you are, PK. We're talking about you. We shall see if this will play out on the next season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But we're glad that everyone is safe. As always, guys, I want to know your thoughts on this. Do you think it is a storyline, or do you think it was just him being irresponsible? Let's continue the conversation there. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.